Okay, airing out.
Since I finally moved back home to the Bay Area, my girlfriend and I decided to drive up to SF from San Jose. We wanted to check out a new car-themed coffee shop, and if you know me, you know I love my coffee. And honestly, it was one of the best iced vanilla lattes I've had in a while.
Yeah, intuition, just wanna follow intuition.
We also stopped by to get some bomb-ass sandwiches before heading back home to start prepping the BRZ for the new wrap.
What if we got up, left this party? Cause I can see you're probably gonna be scrolling feeds all night long. Your friends are drunk and the DJ keeps playing.
First step to prepping the BRZ is to stop by our Home Depot to grab some supplies.
Alright, so we need Bondo, 3M tape, the little like spatula thing to spread the body filler, and masking tape.
And of course, we can't get to work without our favorite boba, soyful desserts. When you're here, always get the creamy milk tea.
Alright, we're back at the house. Time to prep the BRZ for a new wrap, new color. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that I need to do. But first things first, we gotta take this ugly ass front plate off. Alright, next thing I want to do is I want to take off this emblem because we got to take it off anyways to wrap the car, but I want to shave the emblem, put Bondo where the emblem is. I feel like it's a lot cleaner with no emblem. I got a heat gun. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna try to heat up the adhesive underneath. Let's try to pry it off with this. I don't have any glue gun, so I'm using this as like a little chisel. This is how it's going so far. Alright, so last night I actually took off all the residue off the emblem. So here's how the emblem is looking now. These are just like scratch marks, but all of that residue came off. I had to scrape it off. Right here, we got goof off, we got goo gone. These worked okay, but what really worked was this. I went and picked this up, tar and sap remover. I got it at O'Reilly's, but I know you can get it at Harbor Freight or AutoZone. Yeah, this works wonders. I use this when I remove my wrap off the car, and yeah, it takes off adhesive really good. So I would recommend picking up one of these if you ever need to take off like 3M tape or something like that, because removing 3M tape is probably like one of the top 5 like most annoying and worst things to do. But now that we got all the adhesive off right here, it is time to get some Bondo, fill up the emblem, give it a little shave. All right, so right here we got Bondo. I also got some more supplies like sandpaper, masking tape, 3M tape, sanding block. All right, so I actually never even used Bondo before, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna go with what I think I should do. So first step, I got some sandpaper. I believe that you're supposed to sand the surface a little bit so the Bondo can stick to it, but honestly, I'm not even sure. So yeah, let's try it out. I got different grits of sandpaper, and I'm gonna try to sand down the edges a little bit and just kind of like roughen up the surface a little bit so the Bondo can adhere to it better, I guess. Alright, I got the car masked off, also sanded it up. It's time to use the Bondo. Here I got a set of putty knives. Let's open this up. These are brand new. All right, so I got a set of 3, and I'm gonna kind of use this to lay down the Bondo. But one kind of like hack or tip that I learned was that you want to get your masking tape and you want to actually tape off the putty knife or the scraper or whatever you're using, because most of the time when people use these, they end up just using it one time and then Bondo gets all stuck on it and they can't really use it again. But I saw on the internet that you can put masking tape on it, and once you're done bondoing, you peel off the masking tape and you have a brand new putty knife. All right, we got our putty knife all taped up. Time to open up this Bondo. And again, I've never used Bondo before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. There's not even any directions on here. It says scan a QR code for product information and detailed instructions. But let's open it up. It comes with this and a hardener, and you just mix it together. Yeah, let's try it out. Oh, this thing smells crazy. Alright, it is hardening up a lot now. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this. I thought it's supposed to look like super smooth. Maybe I'm just not mixing it good enough. But it is hardening quite a bit right now. So you know what? Whatever, let's just send it and put it onto the car. Nah, bruh. Maybe I put too much hardener, but this thing is like a rock. All right, let's try this again. It's okay, we're learning though. New batch, that's how much hardener I'm gonna put. All right, look at that. This looks a lot better in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and apply it on, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm not trying to mess this up, but plug it, send it. And I know you do wanna keep mixing it in like this to prevent any air bubbles. All right, while we wait for the Bondo to dry, I also want to take off a lot of parts on the car. So right here we have these fender fins, carbon fiber. I think these are just off eBay, but yeah, I want to take this off before I wrap the car just so I can tuck all the wrap neatly under. Because last time when I wrapped the car, I didn't do that. So you can kind of see the edges and where the car wasn't wrapped. But this time I want to make the wrap as nice as I can. And it's just 3M taped on. So hopefully I could just yank this thing off and it'll come off. Wow, easy. All right, just took both pieces off. We got both pieces right there. It was honestly easier than I thought. It literally just came off like that. And look what I found. A freaking dead spider, bro. Oh, hell nah. All right, the next piece I want to take off is the duck bill. I know we literally just installed this duck bill, but I got to take it off so I can wrap under. Also wrap the duck bill. But we are going to put the duck bill back on once we're done wrapping the car. So time to remove this duck bill. Alright bro, been going for this freaking spoiler for like, I don't know, probably 20 minutes. And this thing is so hard to take off, bruh. I can only get the edges off, but everything else is so hard. Anyways, yeah, we got the fender fins off. I also want to take off this trim piece. This side is already off. There's like these little brackets. There's one right here and one up there that's supposed to hold on the trim. But the thing is, I actually broke that bracket piece on this side of the trim. I don't even have the bracket piece anymore. It like flew off somewhere. Yeah, if anyone actually has any suggestions for me for what to do for this bracket piece, I even tried to like 3M tape the trim down, but it flew off on the freeway. Got to take off this side of the trim. Also on the other side we got to do. It should pop off super simple, just like, yep, just like that. So as you can see right here, there's a bracket, but on the other side there's no bracket. All right, trim piece is off. And now it's been like about 30 minutes since I put that Bondo layer. So I think we should start sanding it down and trying to make it smooth. And if we have to add more Bondo, then we'll do that. Got this sanding block. This is 220 grit. All right, so I just sanded it up a little bit. The Bondo's dry now and it's actually turning out pretty good. But I think I'm gonna go over it one more time with some more Bondo and then sand it down one more time after just to get it looking nice. It's already feeling smooth, but right here it kind of needs more Bondo, so I'm gonna add some more. All right, while we're waiting for our second layer of Bondo to dry, I'm gonna need to take off these side skirts. I know I literally just installed these side skirts, but we gotta take it off for the wrap And bro, literally this duck bill is not wanting to come off. So I'm gonna probably try to use like a heat gun later. But first things first, gotta take off the side skirts. And in order to do that, all we need to do is jack up the rear. We're gonna use the bash bar and take off the rear wheels. There's a screw holding in the side skirt right here and zip ties on the other side. Finished sanding the Bondo. It's pretty smooth to the touch now. I have this can of primer laying around. Spray this primer on it and hopefully you won't be able to tell that this emblem was even here. All right, we primered it. A couple layers. We did 3 layers of primer on the front. So now just waiting on that to dry. But pretty much the last thing we gotta do right now is take off this duck bill. Like look, it won't even, I'm trying to pull it. 3M tape is just so strong. So if you guys are ever worrying about your duck bill flying off on the freeway, I promise you it will not come off. Literally, I'm yanking it with all my force and it's not moving at all. So I got my trusty heat gun right here. Gonna try to heat up the adhesive. Hopefully it works. Last but not least, final step is to give this car a very much needed wash. This car is freaking filthy, y'all. Let me show you. So we took the duck bill off. There's some residue, but we will clay bar that off. We also got the side skirts off. Car has no side skirts. We also took off the fender garnish, took off the front lip, and we also finished up shaving the emblem right here. Honestly, it could be better, but for my first time ever doing body work and using Bondo, it didn't turn out too bad. And this car is looking so goofy right now, but gotta trust the process. So finally, gonna give this car a wash and also give it a nice clay bar. Make sure the surface is all smooth, ready for wrap. And we're actually wrapping the car tomorrow. So yeah, a little bit of a time crunch, but we're on track right now. Hopefully we finish today and I'm excited, bro. Finished rinsing up the car. We got some fresh clay bars right here. About to open up these brand new clay bars. Clay bar the entire car. We don't want any like little dirt or any debris showing under the wrap. These clay bars will make sure that we have a smooth surface to wrap on. I think it's all in the prep work. Prep goes a long way, especially for wrap, paint, or any kind of body work. So let's get to clay barring. Look at that, we just did that little corner and that clay bar is already so dirty. All right, we just finished up clay barring the entire car, washing it, shaving the emblem, taking off the trim, taking off the side skirt, taking off the ducktail spoiler. And man, so much work, but we're finally done. Honestly, I didn't think that we would finish in time because we are wrapping the car tomorrow. I'm heading over to my homie's house and yeah, we're about to wrap the car tomorrow. But we're losing daylight right now. It's the end of the day. Let me give you guys a little quick walk around first of how the car's sitting right now. Emblem is all shaved. Car's looking clean. Literally just clay barred it. We still need to dry it, but side skirts are off. Trim, this trim right here is off. Ducktail is also off. And looking really clean, ready for tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. So if you guys made it to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. And also put some guesses down in the comments of what color you think the wrap is gonna be. It's a color I've been really wanting to do for a really long time, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. Let me know in the comments, put some guesses, and let's see if any of y'all can guess the color right. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.